Welcome to the Solid Sound Podcast, where we talk about some of our favorite musicians all over the world. This is going to be a short one. I just got back into my new studio. For those that don't know, we're getting it all set up. I'm super excited. You're going to hear a little bit of echo. There will be less green screen, hopefully, in the future once everything's set up. But without further ado, though, we're going to talk about some Nine Inch Nails. We got some REN. We're going to talk about some Japanese bands I just discovered recently on this podcast. This is going to just be a nice little short one just to get myself back in the game real quick and get reporting on some music that we love. All right, so Nine Inch Nails set to score Disney's upcoming Tron Heirs film, which shocked me because I'm like, Disney? And I'll be honest with you, what is Tron? What is Tron? Let's see real quick because I don't even know what Tron is. Tron is a 1982 American science fiction action adventure film written and directed by Steven Lisberg from a story of Lisberger and... Okay, so this is based off an older movie in 1982. If you know more information about it, let me know down below. And then coming from our Nine Inch Nails fan, Rusty, from our Discord server underneath our music news tab section, he says, speaking as a hardcore Nine Inch Nails fan, I can't wait to see how this goes. For all his soundtrack work over the last decade or so, this will be the first soundtrack done underneath the Nine Inch Nails banner. He always has been extremely insistent on keeping it separate from his other work and only using it if he had a clear vision. It's been 4 years since Ghost 5 and 4. Ghosts are typically more experimental and stand apart from the other Nine Inch Nails albums. 6 years since the Bad Witch EP, and 11 years since the Hesitation Marks, the last full album. I think I speak for a lot of fans when I say if my balls get any bluer, they're gonna burst. Thank you for that imagery, Rusty. But back to this article here. So Nine Inch Nails is going to be composing the score for the upcoming film Tron Heirs. The electronic bands Trent Reznor and Atticus Ross made the announcement during the teaser sci-fi sequel at Disney's D23 in Anaheim, California. Reznor and Ross have collaborated on numerous film and television scores over the years, including Challengers, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Mutant Mayhem, Soul, and The Social Network. But Tron Heirs marks the first time the Oscar-winning duo's film music will be credited as Nine Inch Nails. Doing music scores for movies is really good because it's just like a non-going revenue stream. There's a lot of musicians that make tons of money off of movies. You wouldn't even know who they are. So that's really interesting that he got into a lot more movie scores, but also interesting that it wasn't underneath Nine Inch Nails, it's just underneath his name. I didn't even know he did these movies. So that's really cool to hear that he was still doing music this entire time anyways. So Tron Heirs stars Jared Leto, Evan Peters, Jeff Bridges, Greta Lee, and Jodie Turner-Smith. But anyways, are you super excited about this mashup, I guess you could say? I don't think they would allow Disney to really control what they're going to do because I know Disney runs like a very tight ship on everything. But is there going to be vocals in it, though? Or is it just going to be more instrumental kind of thing? I don't know. Let me know what you all think down below in the comments. Also, another thing that came across in our Discord server from one of our supporters, Elle, she put in here about submitting copyright claims to REN. They have a form or whatnot. So the link is over in our Discord server. I'll drop the link down below too in the description of this video. If you are one of those people that get your videos blocked from REN, you can submit a claim on this form, and if you do that, you should be able to get your video released. Now, me personally, I do this a different way. I didn't even know they had a form. I normally email them. I normally get an email back because they probably get bombarded with a bunch of emails. Really cool that they have a form like this. I just actually dispute it in YouTube's copyright system, and they always release it there. So you could do this form, but they also release it when you do it in the copyright system on YouTube. Pretty much what happens, it'll say copyright or blocked, and you just click on it and you dispute it. And when you do dispute it there, they will release it. I normally leave a note saying, hey, I appreciate you for releasing this, and they let it go. Because you can select reaction video on there. For some reason, YouTube tries to scare you from doing this, but there's nothing wrong with doing it because the worst case scenario is they deny it, which has happened to me before with other artists. They just deny it anyways. But I hope that's helpful to any reactors out there that are need to dispute anything, not just REN videos, but you can do this with other artists too. I always recommend trying to email them first before you dispute it. I think that's the best way to go about it. Best practice in my opinion. But it's cool that they have a whole link for you to submit the entire form, and it's very easy to do. You just click on it here. So REN Reactors claim release form, you just put your channel name, you put your name, you put song name, channel contact name, and the video that you want disputed. And also, very important, make sure that it is not private, because they won't be able to see it if it's private. Just don't do it. Just put it on unlisted, okay? I think unlisted is the best way to go about it before making it public, so you don't run into any issues. And then I just want to briefly talk about some Japanese music, because I know we all love a lot of the music over in that scene, and we checked out some new artists, but there's one artist I wanted to talk about specifically, and that was STMLT. By the way, they responded to this video. Hopefully we can get on an interview soon, so keep in tune. We do have an interview with Alif Dopa coming up on the 21st. Should be out somewhere at the end of the month. Just got to give me some patience while we work on transcriptions and stuff like that. But it's coming out. I'm super excited about that one. If you don't know who Alif Dopa is, just go check them out. They're fucking insane.
My right hand motherfucking, nobody can escape no more. My right hand motherfucking.
My right hand thumb is a Kraken is the best introductory song to them. But anyways, I'm getting off on a tangent here. Super excited that they responded to our video, our reaction. So we're going to reach out and hopefully get an interview with them. So make sure you join our Discord server, because when we do schedule an interview, we always let you guys know ahead of time over on Discord. And then you guys can put any questions you want to ask them. And we always ask the questions that you guys submit to us. Not every question, of course, but most of them we put in there in our videos. And if you want to check out our last interview we just did with Man with a Mission, where we talk about Baby Metal and Yoyoka, also he talks about the experience with those two groups, check this interview out right here, and you can see where we ask some of those questions that you guys asked. Guys, see you in the next one. See you.